taken from me, and I feel like I never felt before. Like some things have been taken from me, and I feel like I never felt before. Like some things have been taken from me, and I feel like I never felt before. Like I never felt You're not even but a whisper like some things have been taken from me, and I feel like I never felt before. Like some things have been taken from me, and I feel.
Brought your wife into it, right?
Well, no. That has nothing to do with it. This is just pure sport now. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, did she set him up? Because she's lied and all this. I mean, like, because you have to think they're both on fentanyl. Was he really the bad guy? I just want to hear his side of the story.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to hear maybe the in-laws. I think anybody who has any connection to control would be
Yeah,
interested.
well, I did make that 10-minute clip of her telling the most deepest, darkest secrets of her family. That's really fucking disturbing. And I've had over 25 different emails to the Outcast Owls email of different women telling me how would her family feel if they can't imagine with a family that has experienced incest and rape and drug abuse and assault and all that, and her just spewing all of it out with their government names and everything, like how they would truly feel about that.
Fucked
Maybe,
up because her dad does so much for her, and she's gonna call him like a kidnapper because he couldn't bear the thought of losing his granddaughter. Was it or who? I
no,
don't know.
so that's her stepdad, and
Yeah,
he came into play, but he was doing drugs and everything, and he just came out of a previous marriage, and he was arguing with the controller because she was getting wild and shit. And she was young, and her mom was also partying and smoking weed with her friends, and he had to break her nose twice on two separate occasions, and then the state came and found that controller's dad and mom were not suitable, and they ended up breaking off, and she was with her mom. Her mom was like messing around with her friends, and she got taken from the state. But her dad, and then she went over to her dad, and she was like clubbing with him for a while. And, but
it's
that's
kind
not
of
her, yeah, but that's not her real dad. And then she ended up, I guess, once she got like 18 and like finally like broke down from like 18 to like 36, she's pretty much lived with him in his basement or on and out. Just she'll move out, move back in. But I mean, we can all agree it's been her permanent address.
yeah. I mean, I love her. Uh, she. I'm sure you've looked into like her fucking what's it called, like been verified or whatever, and um,
Well, it's not that hard. Like, so she was yelling at everybody, like, "Google me." You will. It's not like Trishalicious. You can't Google my name and see my pussy. So I Googled Trishalicious. You can't see her pussy, but you can see her nudes. But she did do a Playboy shoot. So I mean, go figure.
I would imagine that Bombshell or whoever has tried this with them in the past, and I don't know what's going on with you. Um, Pretty dastardly move, pretty diabolical move. He must have needed it really badly, and that's fine. Uh, I don't fault you for that. Um, and the sad thing is too that like if it brought you that much shame over the act because you're leaving YouTube. Cyrax bodied you. Cyrax just absolutely destroyed you. He ended your stay on YouTube. You got murdered by Cyrax, and there's no denying that. There is no denying that your departure happened immediately after Cyrax ripped you a new asshole.
Have you and Schmeckle even had a conversation since then?
Since the Cyrax murdered him.
No, since the $30 thing.
Yeah. He would get cocky with it. He would be like, he would say he was going to do a 2-hour King Crimson stream. I was like, listen, I know it seems like you really need the money, and that's fine, and I got that. That's all right. It's not about the money. That's fine. If you want to do a 2-hour King Crimson stream, then we're even. But then he started getting cocky with that, and I understand like posterity not wanting to lose face and the need to save face when you desperately need $30 that badly. And I get that, but you could have just done the 2-hour King Crimson stream, and it would have been, Cyrax wouldn't have had to destroy you.
But I mean, even if I didn't have it, and then we got in a fight, I would like work, and then as soon as I had like $60, I'd just send you double the amount just to be like, fuck you on the side. So if it ever did get brought up again, I could be like, it was dealt with. Yeah, I'm just thinking, even if I was in the worst way, I mean, money is the worst thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, all I wanted was I would have taken a 2-hour King Crimson stream.
I mean, dude, I'm doing like fucking 5-hour controller streams, and I'm pretty sure a King Crimson stream would be way more cooler than this.
I mean, it would have been cooler than having Cyrax just end you, in my opinion. Like Cyrax.
He did body. He did
Why
body.
you want the money on the stream? Listen, I know you couldn't pay the money. Oh my God, I would have rather paid the money. You have my PayPal. I sent you $100 once. You have my PayPal, so I don't know what would stop you from doing that. But since you couldn't, it was an issue, and you were negotiating to do a 2-hour King Crimson stream. I figured I'd give you, like, you must have really needed it. Like, zero trolling aside, you must have really needed it in order to stoop to that level, in my opinion. Not necessary. No, it's not even about that. I don't even post my own shit anymore. It's like I would only do it because Schmeckle would come on and post his shit. I felt like I was being short stopped. Like, who's this guy coming here and posting his stream things? Like, yeah, no hard feelings, Marty. I really needed it. Well, all right, that's fine. That's fine. And I'm sorry that Cyrax chased you off of YouTube.
No, but hey, hold on. Let's be fair. If he would have admitted this right off the get go,
wouldn't have been an issue.
different? It would. If he would have been DM'd you and said, "Sorry, dude, I really needed that cat." Wait, did he? He just retracted his statement. It just disappeared. No, it's still there. Oh, sorry. So, no, I'm sorry. No, so I mean, if he would have said this to begin with, it would have been solved over. But
exactly,
I don't know what the battle was to be like. I would have DM'd you or called you on the side in the middle of the live stream, be like, "Sorry, bro, I had a bad day. I need cigarettes and beer. Can you give me like a week?" But did deny the super. I mean, it did turn into content. I mean, unfortunately, it did get broadcasted in front of 1,100 people. So,
well, yeah, no. Listen, if you just came to me, it's like, listen, it's such like a trivial amount of money too. Like, what can you even do with $30?
I mean, you put it on the horses.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a fucking a race at the most. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. Like, whatever concessions that would entail. Like, okay. I don't know. I would have personally.
All right, Marty. When somebody comes down and they say this to you, I mean, how much more can you beat them down? I mean,
well,
oh, that's.
I hear you. I mean, I'd still settle for and there's a little bit of interest for a 2.5-hour King Crimson stream with traffic updates, coronavirus death reports, sports scores, and weather reports on every 15 minutes, and I'd settle for that. I'd settle for that, and I still will. I still will, and I think that's being very big of me.
Well, can it be a stream on your channel where he does a takeover, so it's in front of more subscribers, or does it have to be on his?
It can be wherever. It doesn't really matter. It's just about doing the right thing.
I mean, that would definitely look. Like I've told everybody online, people who came back from some. Listen, if Twisted Clown Juggalo can come back from pulling a gun on his fucking wife with his children in the house, threatening to kill her, and then do a year in jail and come back and then live with an old man and get beat up by the old man and get sympathy weed and live off of welfare and get thousands upon thousands of views, and everybody forgives him for his crimes. Schmeckleback or Schmecklecat should be able to come back from $30 after doing a King Crimson stream. It's only fair.
Got bodied by Cyrax. And he's saying that like he left YouTube beforehand. I don't remember that. I remember him just being a complete ghost. He even left his favorite spot, Michelle Marie Delaney's channel, the Snow Queen, and he's just been gone after Cyrax put the hammer on him. He just got fucking destroyed by Cyrax. You may have thought that you won the rap battle against him, but Cyrax destroyed you. He just absolutely did. He did. There's no he did. Like, you can laugh, but like when Cyrax has things to say that you have no response to.
Listen, Schmecklecat, you are sitting at home. You are in front of your computer right now as we speak. You're shirtless, and you've been shirtless before. Just come on panel and speak with Marty and work this out real quick, so we don't have to hear about this saga anymore. Because apparently, it's affecting him. I wanted to get to the Wii bowling, and now Schmecklepat has took over the show. You know, this is an overwhelming. You guys share the same birthday. You guys are blood brothers. You know.
You know what, Schmeckle? You either get on here, or I'll bring in the hammer, Cyrax, and he'll do my dirty work for me.
Oh man.
I've got $7 burning a hole in my Cash App, and don't make him do it. Don't make him do it. He'll do it again, Schmeckle Cat. He'll do it again.
Well, I like I said, I got 4 controllers and I got a Nintendo Wii Bowl. So I don't know how I would do it if like I would play how would we do it? Would I play a single game by myself? Because I don't know how to connect it online to play against people like that.
Cyrex has pretty much any time he embarks upon like a conflict with somebody, it goes back and forth and back. Schmeckle Cat.
Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, sir.
Yeah.
First off, how have you been?
What's that?
Nice to hear your voice once again.
It's been a while, Marty. You know, I know we had this little tiff or what have you.
Yeah.
Over this money. Again, you know, I refunded the money to Tommy and I told him it was on him.
He has not confirmed that. But you also said that Tommy had said that it was for you, or was
no? Well, you know what? That may have been a misunderstanding. It was a Labor Day stream. I was kind of drinking heavy that day, so you know, I'm man enough to admit that maybe there was a misunderstanding there.
Went back and looked, and you were telling an outright lie. So I don't know that I can.
No, well, again, I said it before in your stream. I said maybe I made a mistake. You know, I have refunded Tommy the money. I understand, Marty, you're upset about the $30 is trivial, but you know, again, here we are, like 3 months later. You're still crying about it. No,
I'm not.
I definitely didn't leave.
I am not crying at all. I just think it's.
Well, you still bring it up. You've called in like numerous places. You still talk about it. Again, the money's been refunded and given to you. So you should like be over it. I haven't left Michelle. I was literally on Michelle's this morning. I left YouTube. I told people as well as yourself, did not like the copyright issues. Every time you listen to regular music, you get a fucking copyright. Cyrex.
So this copyright issue happened immediately after Cyrex.
Well, no, it's happened many of times, and I just said I was tired of it. And you know, if Cyrex said all those things about me, even if I am all those things that Cyrex said, it's still better than being a fucking pedophile piece of shit like he is. So, I mean, you gotta accept that, right?
It seemed like he just took his hammer and just cracked you over the skull, and then you were just.
No, I didn't care. I mean, for me to keep going back and forth, it's a fight. I didn't care to do it, to be honest, and it's not worth it. Literally, Cyrex forgot about it like 30 minutes later. So I mean, it wasn't a big issue. It was clearly he was reading notes or whatever of what. We'll just say somebody told him to say, and Cyrex didn't even care. You know, I could call him up the next day, and he'd be my fucking best friend. You know, he's a fucking retard. He's a puppet. I didn't want to be that puppet. I offered you the money. You didn't want it. You really wanted that King Crimson. You didn't accept it.
First off, why would you negotiate to do a King Crimson stream?
I wasn't negotiating. You wouldn't accept the money. I said, you know what? You want the money. You wouldn't take it. You're like, I'll take the King Crimson stream. You wouldn't accept the $30, but you were willing to accept that.
I remember asking, do you have that $30?
Of course I do, man. I wouldn't have spent it. It was just sitting in my PayPal, dude. I would definitely have loved to give it to you, but you said I'd rather have the King Crimson, and I'm sorry, dude. I know you're
negotiate then to do a 2.5 hour or 2 hour King Crimson stream.
Well, listen, man, I was having fun with you. I know you're used to dealing with the mentally ill and the handicapped, but I just didn't want to be that puppet, man, and you didn't want to accept it. You had to stretch your limits and say all the crazy shit you wanted to say.
Why weren't you refunded to Tommy sooner then? I don't even
because I tried to give it to you. That was the only solution I could think of, was just give it back to Tommy. You can give it to you himself because you weren't accepting it from me. So why not give it to him?
You definitely lied about Tommy's statements and who it was intended for. You did. You can say
I am a drug addict.
Again, I said it may have been a mistake. He said to give it to Marty. Then yeah, okay, maybe I made a mistake. I tried to give it to you. You didn't accept it. That's all there was to it. You come out with some crazy outlandish shit for Cyrex to say, and he did, and congratulations, but definitely not the reason I left.
What was outlandish?
You can't do shit on YouTube. You can't watch anything good. You can't listen to anything good.
What did Cyrex say that wasn't true?
What's that?
What did Cyrex say that wasn't true?
Pretty much everything you told him, dude. What do you mean?
So
I mean, do I sell? Do you think I sell fucking? First of all, I don't have food stamps. Let alone, can you even sell food stamps for money? Or how would you get food stamps for weed?
I don't think it would be legal. I'm
Yeah,
not
how would you
sure
get
where
food
you got
stamps
that
for
from.
weed?
Yeah, the strung out on weed thing. I don't know that that's possible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't afford cigarettes. I've literally got like almost half a carton of cigarettes in my freezer right now. I mean, I don't even remember half the shit he said. It was just ridiculous. But again, no matter what he said, it's still better than being a fucking pedophile weirdo like he is. I mean, and again, man, it's just been boring. It's been done, like you said yourself. What can you do with fucking Cyrex? It's already all been done. It was boring. I decided to fucking leave. That's all there was to it, man. People have been asking me to come back. I just hit 420 subscribers. I was thinking about doing a fucking stream and just saying hello stream like later this week, next week or something, you know? I mean, I'm not fucking away from YouTube. I've been in people's stream. I mean, Sex didn't body shit. I mean, again, he's a fucking pedophile.
Okay, I think I spoke with Michelle a little bit. I think you hid me as well as Burger Boy.
No, not at all, dude. I wouldn't. I haven't used my mod in fucking Michelle or Burger Boy. Why would I hide Burger Boy? I literally stuck up for him the other day on her stream. Like, I definitely don't have anything against Burger Boy. I'm not gonna hide anything. I'm not gonna hide you or Burger Boy, dude. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I don't know. It seems.
I really don't like. Again, man, the internet shit. I mean, it's fun, but I'm not invested in it like that. I don't care, dude. I really don't care. It's not that big of a deal. Why do you think I didn't come back and fight with you? Because I just don't give a fuck. Anyone who would believe the crazy fucking shit that was said is punishment enough for them, dude. Honestly.
Well, I would say that the timing of the departure.
Yes, man, but yeah, it was just YouTube was just boring. I mean, you can't do shit. I was just mad you can't do shit on YouTube. And unless you're talking about somebody, like, you know, are just trolling them, or you just can't do shit. I like to sit, listen to music. I like to watch a TV show here and there, a movie, and we all know you can't do that shit on here. I watch a fucking LA Beast video and I get shut down. That's stupid. That's fucking retarded. So, I don't want to sit and watch Cyrex all day. I'm sorry, you know. I don't want to sit and watch.
You're streaming on a daily basis for the most part, and then Cyrex launches a salvo.
Yeah, let's go with that then, Marty. You know, Cyrex scared me off. Oh my god, yeah, it's definitely not fucking any type of like copyright issue or TOS. Let's just say that Cyrex scared me off. I've been in hiding until today. You know, I've been in therapy, and you know, I've come to conclusion with things, and now I'm ready to be back, and I'm not scared anymore, or I've come to terms with things. How about that? Let's just go with that then.
Well,
obviously you're just going to clearly stay on it again. You know, we know how you are, Marty. You're not willing to let go of shit. So yeah, we'll just go with whatever narrative you like to go with.
Okay, so just to me, and this is not pertaining to you, just a hypothetical example. If something happens every day for months on end, and then something happens, and then the process stops, I would imagine that it would probably be causal.
It'd be what?
Causal, like the cause.
Yeah, something would cause it, right? Boredom of not being able to do shit.
So you just suddenly got bored after Cyrex?
No, it wasn't even. Again, this was before. I mean, this was like a week or two before Cyrex even, came out with all that. So I'll be right back, though. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
You got it. Let me get a lighter here. 1 second. I mean, you know where I stand on it. I personally believe that the timing was it's more than a coincidence.
All right, sorry about that. But yeah, man. Again, Marty, you can just go with whatever narrative you'd like, man. Again, you know, I don't want to sit here and go back and forth for months on end. Again, you're still, you know, I guess a little hurt over it, even though it happened like back in September, August. You know.
Bombshell's talking in the chat, and she said to quit crying, Marty. So I mean, I can drop the link.
No, listen, I'm not crying. I do think it's relatively amusing that Cyrex.
I agree, Marty. It's hilarious. You know, dude, he bodied me. What else can I say, man? Let's just go with that again, so we can just be over it and done with it. You know, let's just go with it. A fucking pedophile scared me away. You're right.
Well, it seemed to be the case. I don't know.
Right. No, let's just go with it. You're right. I've told you my side many of times, but again, let's just go with it. No, 100%.
I think I remember
100%, dude.
telling you.
Let's just go with that, Marty,
I think
please.
I remember telling you that Cyrax was going to collect the debt, and you're like, "No, you better not." I remember you saying something to that effect, and then it happened, and then you're just gone.
I don't know, man. Again, I've already explained it. I've told you many of times. Again, you can just keep going and running with the narrative. I get it. It's, let's just go with it. That just shows you how much I really fucking care about it. Again, I didn't come back and fight with you. I didn't have to come back and try and explain. I just don't care, man. I mean, and again, if anyone can believe what they want, that's punishment enough for them. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and go back and forth with it, dude. I really don't have the want or need to do that.
Call into Michelle's channel morning, noon, and night, and then Cyrax comes along, and all that stops.
Yep, you're right. I haven't been on. You're right, Marty. I haven't been on her show and since that even happened. You're right, Marty.
There was 100%. A long hiatus after Cyrax's salvo that you just banished.
If you'd like to, yeah, sure. Again, I've told the people that I've told they've accepted it that I've left. Some people are just like, hey, come back. Where are you at? Yeah. I mean, again, I plan on doing like a hello, quick, chill holiday thing. Maybe in like a week or so. But again, the fucking pedophile bothered me off. You're right, scared me away.
So, did your pretty steady and constant schedule of calling into Michelle's channel and doing your own live streams?
Well, she hardly. I did. Well, again, I've done my own live stream. I don't care about YouTube. I haven't been streaming on YouTube. Again, because of all the copyright bullshit, they have a little too many rules. Or you can have freedom of speech, but you can't do shit.
Channel have to do with copyright?
What's that?
What does calling into Michelle's channel have to do with copyright?
Michelle hardly does. I've called into her channel. She does a call-in show like twice a week or once a week. Like she'll do one on Saturday night, and like if you can get her to turn the phones on, it's kind of hard to. I mean, I've been on her. I was on her show this morning. I mean, no one's hiding or been afraid. I've been on her show this morning, earlier this week, last week. I mean, maybe you just haven't been watching. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Well, I mean,
I don't go on every single show. I mean, as you know, Marty, come on, like the content over there really isn't the fucking best. I mean, I'm not going to go to every show. I definitely need a break from Michelle sometimes. So I'm not going to go to every show.
I'm just saying, it seemed like that break happened once Cyrax started.
Yep, it did 100%, Marty. Again, what's not getting through to you? I already said, sure, it did. So, I'm going with it. I'm agreeing with you.
So if you weren't,
do you accept that? I've accepted it. Do you accept it?
If you weren't like shamed or scared,
no, you're right, Marty. I 100% was. I felt like an Amish person who fucked somebody, and the whole community just shunned me. I had to go. What's that thing that they do? I forget what it's called. Like they turn a certain age and they just go crazy.
Rubber spring, I believe it is.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I had to go have my own fucking rubbish spring, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah. And and it's the 7th day of Hanukkah. We got one day left. Why not? Celebrate and enjoy the joyous. The year's almost to an end. So yeah, here I am.
Would you guys consider this Jew on Jew violence?
I don't think he's a Jew.
There's no hate crime here. No.
He may be in spirit, but I don't think he is by faith.
No, I'm not by blood or anything. No. No, not at all. I just celebrate different cultures and religions, and then open-minded to it. That's all.
Well, thank you. You're not going to play the Hanukkah card here.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's not happening.
But Marty, I will light a candle for you tonight. It's not going to be in a menorah, but I'll light a candle for you.
Oh, that's greatly appreciated, Schmeckle. That's great.
You know what, Marty? Even better, I'll light 30 of them for you. I'll light 30 of them for you.
Well, hey,
that should do it, right? We should be good then, right?
I'll promise this: I won't have Cyrax blow it out and just completely.
Thank you. I'm sure it would smell horrific.
The weird thing is, because you have antagonized Cyrax a lot, and you enjoyed a back and forth.
I did. It just really got boring, Marty. It's again, no, like you said it yourself, though. It's been done. I have enjoyed it, but honestly, it was just boring, and I didn't care, man. I really didn't fucking care. I mean, honestly. And again, anything he said about me is still better than being a fucking pedophile piece of shit like he is. So, I mean, yeah. That's fine with me.
I mean, you would tell him to get a job all the time, and
Yeah, that's true. You should. You should.
Yeah, that's probably a fair statement. But all I'm saying is this: the timing of it, to me, and you can see why I would feel that way.
And that's quite all right.
Is that faulty logic?
No, not at all. But
Uh,
hey, again, we all have our conspiracy theories. 9/11 was
is it
done
really-
by
is it
ISIS. It
really-
was done by
is it really
Bush. It was done by
conspiracy?
Cyrex. We all have our
Really
conspiracy
conspiracy,
theories.
though? I would say that it's all evidence points to yes, Cyrax
Yep.
destroyed you.
Let's just go with that then. Yeah, definitely, man. He abolished me. He shunned me. I didn't even want to leave my house for fucking a week after that.
Tell you this, Schmeckle Cat. I'll give you an opportunity to negate this $30.
Oh, it's already done, man. It's already been done. Again, it's been refunded and given to you. There's no negating. It's not in my ball. The ball is not in my court anymore.
You
It's
have
not in my court anymore.
You have
So
lied
there's no negating anything.
You have lied about Tommy before.
Well, you can ask Tommy, and I can even show you where I refunded it to him. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie about Tommy. Tommy's a good, great guy. I've got nothing against him. I mean, so I'm not gonna lie about him. I can show you where I refunded it. And again, the ball's in his court. Whether he wants to give it to you, has given it to you, it's back in his court. So there's no negating anything. You can either move on from it or just keep keep harping on it like a woman. It's up to you. All up to you. I mean, if you want to harp on it that much, clearly you're the one who needs it and wants it a lot more than I do, because I've literally refunded it and moved on from it. But yet you are.
I wanted a King Crimson stream, or I wanted an apology.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Marty, that I tried to give you the money and you wouldn't accept it. You only wanted to stream for it, and I didn't want to be your puppet, and you didn't take the money, so I had to refund it back to Tommy. I am very sorry that that happened. I'm apologizing to you publicly here. Whether hopefully it's a bit better than Cyrex's apology, but it's definitely deep down from my heart, Marty. I am sorry that you got there was a little tiff and confusion and frustration with this $30. Again, I know it definitely meant a lot to you to either get that money or the stream. Clearly, you didn't want the money, and I wasn't willing to give the stream. So I guess we came to a murky water. But I'd say it's all water under the fridge. And on my end, at least, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I never was. But that's on you, whether you want to accept that or not. But there you go.
Yikes! Low blow calling Marty a woman. Listen. That's fine. I mean, I will.
I didn't call you a woman. I just said you were you're kind of acting like one, like you can do something and they'll bring it up 5 years later. You remember when you spilled your soda on, got on my skirt. I mean, let's bring something up 5 years later.
Sure. I mean, you just completely vanished. It was like,
I'm back now. I mean, here I am, magic trick. I'm gone and now I'm back. So. I had my Rashada, my rum springer, and now I'm back. Well, not permanently, but I've been around YouTube. Again, I haven't been streaming because I really don't care to over here. But
why stream somewhere? Why stream somewhere else?
Because they have better rules. Because I can do what I want to do when I stream. Again, I want to sit. If I want to sit and watch a movie with my chat, can I do that on YouTube? Or even listen to a Wiz Khalifa song without them cutting my stream off. Can I do that on YouTube? No, I can't. Unless I literally want to sit here and do it like the Cyrex shit. Like, if I wanted to do like what you did, are doing, I could stay and do that. But I had fun doing it with you. I've never focused any of my streams really on it. But it just, again, just kind of got boring. And again, I just couldn't do what I wanted to do over here. To sit and watch boring shit, as opposed to just doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, it is a little.
Yeah, I want to fucking sit and watch some boring shit. I want to sit and watch movies and TV shows and listen to fucking music. And can't do that.
Now that I let you guys talk for a sec, I got a question. You guys were good together, and then all of a sudden, he was barely on the show anymore, and then he started doing his own thing, and then all of a sudden, like a couple weeks later, the $30 thing happened. So like, what happened to cause you not to be on the show as much? And you like, did you want to branch out? And like, I
No,
don't
I
know.
wasn't trying to. There was
Yeah,
no reason that I wasn't.
I don't.
I would always come up if Marty was like, "Hey, come on up, Schmeckle." I've never been like really, aggressive. Hey, Marty, send me the link. I've always, wanted to be as a guest. I mean, I don't know. It's just I wouldn't say.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't.
even remember what was happening with
Well,
Cyrex at the
I
time.
will say, like, as far as like the Cyrex content, it was like always some times where it's like, well, Marty was dominating, Speckle doesn't need to be here. But as far as like you and Marty working together to go against Tonic, that shit was priceless.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah. The prank calls with you guys on there, dude. I was at work. I was fucking hysterically laughing. Like that shit was fucking funny. With what was that bitch's name? Margarine or
Marianne.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Marianne.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just think it was maybe the sire. I don't even remember what I think it was. Coming to an end of the pedophilia thing. I don't think there's really on my end any excuse why I wasn't on Marty's show or anything. It just. I mean, I'd still go.
if Schmeckle wanted, I would send it to him.
Yeah. I mean, there was really no excuse or nothing. Why I just think it was I was just getting tired of the Cyrax stuff myself, and I wasn't really trying to branch out. I would stream mainly during the day. Marty would do the thing at night. I mean, if I was trying to branch out, I would, try and stream the same time he would.
I mean, I don't know.
That was never anything like
I
that
didn't know. I
whatsoever.
didn't know with Schmeckle doing his own. I mean,
No. I'm not saying jealousy of streams, but just you. You said that it got it got boring after a while, so I said you just decided to go do your own thing.
Yeah, no, the only reason I started streaming on YouTube was because just so many people were like, why don't you stream on YouTube? Why don't you, just stream, in general? And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I did it for a little while, but it wasn't what I was used to. And it just, like I said, just all the copyright shit and getting shut down and having to deal with all that all the time was
But
really
you know what's not copywritten?
I'm sorry?
You know what's not copywritten?
What's that?
King Crimson music videos.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know. It just was really frustrating. I love the people over here and had a lot of fun, but it really got frustrating to me and just wasn't for me. And I just had some free time and tried it out. I got a little bit busy lately with some stuff, but I mean, it's starting to clear up, like I said. So that's why I figured I'd come back. I don't want to abandon like everything on YouTube, but it's just so fucking frustrating. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, here and truthfully, like how I felt. You would start like posting your your money, and I don't even do it. But I felt like, okay. I mean, I understand like if you're making content, like why not have it out there? People enjoy it.
Sure,
that's fine. But then like this thing over like the $30, you know what I mean? It's like, so was that like the point the whole time, like just as like a money maker?
Oh, not at all, man. Like I said, I didn't even think it would be that big of a deal. Like I said, again, Marty, I tried to giving it back to you. You're like, oh no, Schmeckle is really not a big deal. I don't even want it. And then you would be like, do the stream for me. And I was like, I'm not trying to be that puppet, man. I'm sorry. I really wasn't, and you wouldn't accept that. That's what it truly came down to, Marty, because you said you really want to know. Look at the DMs, man. Just look at our DMs, man. If you still got them, I've sent it to you many times. I'll just give you the money. No, don't worry about it, Schmeckle. I don't want it. 2 seconds later, I want that King Crimson stream. No, come on, man. Let's be real.
Well, you said you didn't want to be like Blue,
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't, and I didn't, but you weren't willing to accept the money, and I was just tired of it all. I even said that to you. Maybe I'll do it this weekend, and then that Friday you did your smear campaign on me. So I said, "Fuck it, man. I'm not doing shit." It
was like a week.
No, it was literally that day. You came to me like on a Wednesday. I said, "Yeah, maybe I'll do it this weekend, Marty," and you couldn't even wait. You couldn't even wait.
It was a day. That's not the case.
Well, you couldn't even wait the week though. So and you started your smear campaign. So I said, "Fuck it. I'm not giving you shit, man."
It was longer than a week.
Not at all, Marty. Not at all, man. Again, you go ahead and look at the DMs, man. We had a conversation in my Discord. Like we literally had a conversation, voice chat in my. I'm not going to sit here and again, Marty. I'm not here to sit here and argue with you about it, but that's what it really came down to. I mean, if you want to look at the DMs, I'm not going to be a petty one and expose them and say, "Hey, look at this." But what it came down to was I've offered it to you many of times. You said no, it's silly. No, 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 no. But yet you wanted the King Crimson. I wasn't willing to be the puppet. You started your smear campaign, so I just said, "Fuck it, not worth it to me."
I mean,
fucking, left.
So then I was like, well, then fine, then pay me. You're like, well, it sounds like you must really need it. Like,
well, that's what you were saying about me, so I just put it back on you.
So
That's what you were saying about me, so I just put it back on you, bro. I mean, again, who cares? It's all I'm done with it.
So what is it?
It's been refunded. Whatever you want to do upon that, feel free. But again, I know you're used to dealing with the fucking mentally ill a lot, but I think you may have had me mistaken for one of them or something.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's all good though.
I'm just speaking absolute facts here.
The absolute facts were I tried to give you the money. You didn't want it. You wanted me to be a puppet and do some stupid fucking King Crimson stream. I didn't want to do it.
As soon as I said, like, okay, then fine, then pay it. You wouldn't. You just wouldn't do it.
I already refunded the money. Why would I pay you more money that I've already refunded?
Well, there was a long time coming. I'm just saying.
I guess.
I have a proposal.
I've been over it for weeks now. I mean, I know you're still on it. Hopefully, you can get some clarity.
No.
You can get some clarity today from this conversation.
When somebody vanishes, they come back like, oh yeah, that was that guy. Like, yeah, sure, it's natural.
Right. But thank you, Outcast Owls, for letting this get aired out. Letting things get resolved.
Well, what I'm thinking is, what if we start a bid right now and we raise the $30 right now from donations, and both of you guys do a 2-hour King Crimson special together?
I mean, I don't know. No, that's all right. I mean, I'm good on the the 30.
What the enjoyment that you guys could have together?
I don't enjoy King Crimson in the beginning. I mean, that'd be all, and I maybe enjoy doing some sports scores or something.
I don't think Bombshell knows the backstory here. She's saying that the cat in my way is like, no. I mean, I felt like it was basically theft. I mean,
Bombshell, quit being a coward. Either come on and address them. Quit being a side chat person. Bombshell.
Well, again, Marty, the ball's in Tommy's court, whether he's giving you the money or wants to. It's been refunded literally months ago.
It's honestly not about that. It felt pretty pretty disrespectful in my opinion.
I'm sorry, Marty, that you weren't man enough to come to me like a man, and you just did what you did. But it's all right, man. It's all right.
If you just told me, like, and that's why we're negotiating the King Crimson stream. Like
you know what, Marty? I feel that $30 is a cheap price for me to get your true opinion on me. So I think it was well worth the money. 100%.
Well, I would say, I'm trying.
So, Marty, we're friends and all, right? Don't you think?
I believe so. Yeah.
So you say I don't know the backstory and all that, right? And I may not. I may not, but what it sounds like to me from the outside looking in there, buddy, is that if you didn't get the King Crimson stream.
Well, Bombshell, let me ask you this. Say somebody, and I know you take your Cash App very seriously. Say somebody sends.
Absolutely do. I absolutely do.
Okay, so say somebody sends $30 to somebody to send to you, right? It's a mutual friend, and then they pocket it and refuse to do it, and you give them an opportunity to not have to pay the $30 and just do a 2-hour King Crimson stream. How would you feel?
Wait. Start off. Okay, so $30 was given to you guys, right?
He was given to Schmeckle Cat
to give to me to give to Marty.
And you put it
there was a misunderstanding, and I didn't give it to Marty the day of.
You did not. You did not.
I did not give it to Marty like the day of, and then I realized that it was sent to Marty, but yet Marty wouldn't accept it, but he would accept the King Crimson stream. He didn't want the money, but he wanted the King Crimson stream. He was not willing to accept the money,
correct?
But he wanted a stream.
See, he for whatever reason,
It sounds like you're a little bit pissy about the fact that you couldn't get the Crimson stream, really.
I just wanted there to not be an issue. I just wanted it to be resolved in some form or fashion. Like if he needs the $30, then fine, do King Crimson stream.
So are you saying that he stole the money from you?
Yes.
Oh my.
Right, and when I tried to offer it,
no, I gave you so many opportunities and you refused.
No, I refused to do the King Crimson stream. You refused to
pay the $30.
That's the point, right? I tried to give you the $30 back. Marty said, "Don't worry about that $30. I'll take the King Crimson stream now."
What is that, Bombshell?
So why
What's
would he
that?
not? Why would they not just send the $30 to you?
I don't know. The King Crimson stream wasn't donated to
No,
me,
'cause
so
I
why
don't-
should
I
I
don't
have
have
to
a
give a King
stream- I
Crimson
don't have
stream
a
back?
stream
I
yet.
wanted to give the
I
$30,
kind
but Marty
of agree.
wouldn't
I
take it.
kind of agree with that, Schmeckle. The King Crimson screen doesn't have anything to do with the $30.
Well, it was a way for Schmeckle Cat to
Right.
No,
not.
that's a way
I-
for you to
again,
get your way.
I
You'd
would have
rather
rather
the
have paid the
Crimson strain than have
$30.
the
Just gave him the
$30.
money.
Listen,
But
listen.
since
I
you
would
didn't get the Crimson strain, now he's a thief.
no, he was a
Right.
thief when he refused
Basically-
to pay the
basically.
$30.
Well,
And
Marty, again, I tried to offer it to you many of times, and you said, "Oh no, I don't
No,
want
that's
it,
not true,
Schmeckle."
Schmeckle.
I can show the DMs. I
Burger
could
Boy-
literally
Burger
show
Boy-
the DMs of you saying
Burger
that.
Boy knows the backstory. You were once very close with Burger Boy, and he's saying, "Why does he have to be? You're a thief." Burger Boy knows the deal here, and
I'm not a thief, though. I've refunded money. You wouldn't take the money, Marty. So how can I pay you back something you will not accept? I had to refund the money back to
I
Tommy.
gave you countless opportunities.
I gave you countless opportunities.
But
I
you have-
said, I'll
you
give you
have-
the money. And you
Schmeckle,
said,
let-
no, Schmeckle,
let's
I
say,
don't
hang on a
want
second.
the money.
Okay,
It's
let
not
me
about
ask
the
you this.
money.
Let me ask you this: if I were to send you $100, so you have my PayPal, right?
Right. Again, Marty, I said,
So you
I'll
have my
just give you the
PayPal.
money.
You
And you
have my
said, oh, I
PayPal.
don't want the money. I
If
want
you have
King
my
Crimson
PayPal, if you have my PayPal, what's stopping you?
Well, how would I know that you would just, deny the payment and still say, oh, he never paid me?
Well,
I mean,
listen,
that's
again,
just, I've tried to pay you, Marty, but you wouldn't accept it.
it's not hard. You have my PayPal. It's not
I
hard.
know, but who's to say you wouldn't deny it or?
Well, then I
anything
will.
like
Then
Marty?
that would be on me. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, again, how about the messages were me saying I would love to give you just the $30
No,
and not
because
do
I
the
was like,
King
okay,
Crimson?
fine.
Oh, that's okay, Schmeckle. I don't want the money. It's not about the
Well,
money. What does that mean?
So time out. So if you said, Marty, that you didn't care about the money, but you wanted the King Crimson strain, if you
Yeah.
didn't care about the money, but he didn't want to give you the King Crimson because that wasn't
Then
donated.
he should have then
But the
given
Crimson
money.
strain wasn't donated to you, right?
Well, yeah, but
right.
yeah, I would say that if you're streaming on a daily basis for hours a day, that maybe do one
So
on
he
King
did
Crimson.
something by himself and you didn't like it.
One more time.
So he did the Crimson strain by himself, correct?
No.
I was supposed to do a King Crimson stream
Okay,
opposed
so
to
y'all
giving
supposed
Marty
to
the
do that
$30.
together or give him $30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So he didn't want to do that, and you didn't give him the $30.
Right.
Correct.
Okay, you're in the wrong here, Schmeckle.
Okay, so again, I offered Marty the money and he did not want it.
So why did you not
That's
take
not
it?
true, Schmuck. I mean, I would have rather.
How so?
Is this really
Again,
over
I can show
$30?
DMs,
Is this
Marty,
really over
multiple
$30?
DMs.
Or is
pathetic.
this really over the fact that Schmeckle Cat wouldn't do what you wanted him to do?
No,
That's all it truly is.
I mean, really, at the
that's
end of
all
the
it
day, that's
truly
really,
is.
truly what
Marty,
it
you
looks
can
like.
say that, but I can.
It's about this guy who
Or
I
it's about the principle of the thing that he
Yeah,
took the money
exactly.
and he didn't give you
100%.
the money. So you said instead of the money, why don't we do a King Crimson?
No,
strain?
I
And that's what it
I
was.
didn't need the money though. That's the thing. That's why I
So why
offered
didn't
it
you
just
give
to
him
give
the
it to
money?
Marty. I
So
didn't
why
need
didn't
the
you just give
money.
him the money?
I just offered it to Marty a billion times.
Look at
He's
it.
like,
Why
no,
didn't
I
you
don't
give it
want
to
the
Marty?
money. I
Why
want
didn't you
King
just give it to
Crimson.
Marty
He
to
didn't get
begin
his
with?
way,
Never
so he
gets
threw a
what
fucking
happened, right?
tantrum.
He's
That's
lied
all it
about
was.
this at great length too, saying that the money wasn't intended for me, and said that Tommy.
I didn't even go to great lengths. I said it like twice, and then I retracted my statement and said, "Okay, well, maybe Tommy did say it. It wasn't even really a big
But why
deal, dude.
didn't
It's
Tommy just send it
$30.
to you
I'm like,
then?
it's $30. Again, I offered it to you many times, Marty, and you said you didn't want it. You wanted King Crimson stream. You didn't want the money. So
No,
I
listen.
didn't want to be your
I
puppet.
would-
You got mad about it.
I would have taken either one if you.
No,
needed
you wouldn't
money.
have. I got the DMs to prove it.
If you.
I got the DMs to prove it, man. I
Now
literally
there's
said it to you
DMs
5 times. Oh, it's
involved.
not about that schmeckle. And then 2 seconds later, I want the King Crimson stream. It's just
That's
because
right.
you
It
didn't
sounds
get
like
your way,
you
man.
did a brag, you didn't get your
You
way,
can
so
keep
now
your
I
troll
get
up
the
as
money.
long as you want.
How long-
man.
how long
I
would
have
it
the
take-
proof.
how long
I'm not
would it
gonna
take you
do
to
it
offer
though. I'm
the
not that
money?
type
How
of
long would it
person.
take
But
you-
Man.
how long did it take you to offer the money? Is the question.
What's that?
How long did it take you to offer the money?
Not long at all. Like multiple fucking times, and didn't want it.
How long?
Multiple times. I'd have to go back and look. It was multiple times.
I think you know. I think
It
you
was
know
like
already.
not even a week. Within a week, I'm like, dude, this is stupid. You want? I'll just give it
It
to
was
you.
a day
No,
earlier.
it's not about
You
that.
said it
You're
was- you said it
silly.
was a
No,
day
it's
earlier.
not about. $30 is nothing to me. And then I just.
But
want
obviously
King
it
Crimson.
was if you didn't give it to Marty to begin with.
What's that?
But you didn't give it to Marty to begin with, right?
No, because I didn't. I thought the person said, "Don't give it to Marty," and then I said, "Okay, well, maybe he said give it to Marty." Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't
well,
give it
then
to him right
that's
away.
a
No,
fair
because I thought he
mistake.
said, "Don't give it to Marty," but again, I said, "Oh, well, maybe he did." again,
That's
this is
okay.
never
Okay, I
about
got you.
$30. It was about me doing a King Crimson stream, which I
That's kind
didn't
of what
want to
I'm
fucking
thinking
do.
too. But you know, I'm
And
just
then
I'm on the
a
outside looking
smear
in.
campaign was started, and then I supposedly left because
A
Cyrex
smear campaign.
bodied
So he
me.
started talking shit about you.
No, well, Cyrex did.
Yeah, Cyrex did. It wasn't like he was reading
Like
notes from
Cyrex's
like
words
Marty
have
or something
any
like
meaning
that.
on
No, not
anybody,
at all.
Schmeckle.
And
You
then
know.
yeah, again, Marty
Well,
started talking
it
shit
did
on
on
his live
Schmeckle, 'cause
stream. So I
Schmeckle
said it's not
left
even
YouTube
worth it to me. I'm not
body.
gonna go back and forth. I'm not like in middle school. It's $30. I've had people steal thousands from me before, and this guy's fucking sitting here crying
Now
about
to be
30
fair,
bucks. Not worth it to me.
the
Not
back
worth
and
it to me.
forth was fine when it wasn't about you, right?
What's that?
The back and forth was just great, and y'all had a great time when you weren't the subject, correct?
I didn't care. There was no back and forth. I mean, me and Marty came together to troll Cyrex. I mean, that's all there
I
really was
remember
about
that.
it.
I
I mean,
remember
again,
that,
it was
yeah.
about. It wasn't worth it to me. I
Here,
didn't
since
care. I was
you
leaving
go back
YouTube.
first. You did say that it was supposed to be given to you and not to me, and that's just simply not the case.
Right. And again, Marty, I retracted my statement and said, okay, maybe I was wrong. Again, refunded the money
You
to
did say
Tommy. And
that.
if he wanted to give it directly to you, then he can. You know, someone shouldn't be donating something to me or my thing if they
I
want to
agree
give it
with
to
that.
you. You know what
I
I'm
agree
saying?
with that. I agree with
It's like
that.
me donating to Outcast Owls and saying, okay, give it to Controlla, please. You know,
That's exactly. Now I agree
fucking
with that.
retarded,
So why
dude.
wasn't it given to you to begin with, Marty?
I didn't even ask for it. I didn't
Right.
even ask for it.
Nobody said you asked for it. I asked
Well,
the
let me answer that. Connie said, like, you know, you just went to Akron. I want to offset some of the trip cost. I'm like, yeah, you really don't have to. Then Schmeckle posts his link in there, thinking that he can.
Yeah, I was literally a joke. I'm like, yeah, here, give the money to
Marty.
Marty.
Yeah,
It was
no,
literally a joke. I can't help if
it
someone
was in
didn't
Schmeckle's
think
chat.
that.
But listen, I've allowed Schmeckle to post, and I have no problem with it, posting his link constantly in my streams. It didn't bother me.
Constantly. I post it like once in a while, dude.
It didn't bother me.
So okay, so
Right, who
did
cares?
y'all ever stream on Schmeckle's on his channel?
I've never posted my link in there. I never
I
joined.
just asked the question. Did you?
Did I
Did y'all
stream?
use
He hasn't
both
streamed
channels?
with me. No, we haven't done a stream on my channel. Marty's been in my stream and called in, but we've never done a stream. But Marty, if you wanted to, you would be more than welcome to post your link in my chat.
So he was your partner on your channel, Marty, correct?
No, I was a guest. It was
Okay,
all
you were a
Marty's
guest. Okay,
channel.
my bad,
I'll
my
say
bad,
that
okay.
myself. I felt
Yeah,
like I was a
that
guest.
Cash
I
App
was
should have never
never,
been- that
Marty's
Cash App
partner.
should
I
have
was,
never been
I
put in
was just a
that
guest.
then.
That's all Marty. Yeah.
If you were a,
I mean,
if
is
you were a
that
guest,
like a factor here?
listen to me and let me talk.
Okay, bombshell.
If your Cash App, I mean, if that was not your stream, then your Cash App should have never been any stream. Period. That's trash.
I didn't mind.
But you're bitching about it, Marty. You're sounding like a whole girl up here.
Well, hang on
You
a second.
just threw it in his face.
Well, hang on a second here. No, I never threw that in his face. I'm saying
You just did, literally.
Well, 1 second, bombshell. I'm saying that you can laugh all you want, but
I'm not laughing about it. I'm just saying that.
No, well, Schmeckle made money off of me. I sent him $100. He made money off of me. So then, and it's actually a stupid, I guess, quote unquote, business move to not send the $30 because he made way more from my streams than the $30. So, it's foolish all around. It's bad as a friend, which is probably just a grift opportunity. It's bad business. It's just bad all around.
Well, I agree. I mean, really, at the end of the day, whether it was supposed to go to you or whoever, if it was supposed to go to you, then it should have gone to you. Bottom line.
I agree. I tried to get it to him, but
it's a fucking lie.
But it shouldn't have been us trying to give it to him.
All right. Well, what?
It to him.
All right. Well, I don't know, Marty. I'm not. Well, again, I'm not going to go and expose the DMs. You can go ahead and delete anything you want. I've already got my screenshot shotted, but you're more than.
I just think that you two were friends, and this is kind of petty.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If Marty says I threw the friendship away over $30, but I mean, I'd say he did. He's the one who wouldn't accept the money back. Didn't want wanted some.
But I don't think you're trying to
puppet like Cyrex, and I said, well, fuck it. Again, $30 is really cheap to get your opinion of me, and I took it for what it was, man. So.
I mean, for one, I have had no thought of even disseminating like the DMs. Like it's a.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to either, but if you're going to keep denying it, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, literally, I've tried like 8 times and said, hey, Marty, take the money. Oh, no, it's not about that, schmeckle. No, that's $30. Don't worry about it. Who cares? Who cares? And then I want that stream. So basically, again, you didn't get your way. So you did what you did, and that's quite all right, man. You know, no hair off my fucking nutsack.
Well,
I had
just
my
hate for
fun.
you two not to be friends over
You
something
know.
so petty about a crimson stream and about $30.
Yeah, I had my fun again. You know, I got off cheap. I get to find out the real value of things, and it is what it is.
That's exactly how I feel.
Right.
Well, I mean, like at the
Well,
end
that's
of the day,
good. You
Schmeckle,
know, I
you
mean,
really,
I'm not
you
upset
really,
about it.
you
I'm
really
not running
aren't
out.
wrong. I mean,
I'm
you
still
should just
here.
give
I
the
mean, I
money
just
to
don't
him to
really
begin
care
with.
about YouTube. It's
And
not
that's
that big of a
sad.
deal to
That's
me.
not
That's
about
why I'm
YouTube.
not
It's about
around.
y'all
as
been
much.
friends for a while, and I know that myself. So I just don't understand what the big
Well-
deal was. You should have given him the money, period. And when you didn't,
And if
he
you
wouldn't
can't
accept
afford
it,
Right. Well,
and he
I
wouldn't
tried.
accept it.
I don't know
really,
how
you
you can
shouldn't
give
have had
someone
to
money
accept
and they
it. You
don't
should have
accept
just
it. I
given
mean,
it
you
to
just
him.
throw it at them. I mean, I don't get it. You know, I
Well,
don't
You
know
could
how.
have cash app it to him. He does. I mean, all you have to do is cash app it to him and be done with it.
Right. Well, again, who's to say that it just wouldn't be denied, or there's
Who's to say that you didn't even
if
give it
all
a
this
chance
is
to say
willing to
that?
go this far, then what's the point? Again, I refunded the money to the person, and if they wanted to give it to Marty directly, they could. The ball's not in my court anymore. I don't have the money. I don't owe anybody anything. So, I mean, I did the right thing. I refunded the money.
You feel
that
you've done the right thing here.
What's that?
You feel that you've handled this
100%. I've tried to give you the money directly. You didn't want it. You wanted to stream. So
No,
okay, well, if
Schmeckle,
I don't want to do the stream and you won't accept the
I
money,
think the
then
money
all I
would think
can
that
do
his
is
friend would
refund it
take
to the
$30
person who
from him,
originally
honestly.
wanted to give it to you and let them give it to you themselves. I don't owe anybody shit. The ball's not in my court. I don't have $30 to owe to you, and that's all there is to it.
Sarah, who's this screenshot that you sent it? I mean, you could have done that and then be like, well, I tried to pay him.
Ask Tommy. He's an honorable man.
I would agree. Agree.
Ask Tommy. He's an honorable man. He's even said that I refunded it to him. So yeah, ask Tommy.
So Serena's saying you were willing to give a friendship because you wanted to keep the $30 until it was public.
Yeah, no, so what it was is $30 was supposedly sent, and then he didn't mention anything, and then Marty found out about it.
No, Marty knew. He saw it come through on my stream. It's not that I didn't mention anything. It was literally on my stream. It came over my stream.
Hold on. So you guys bickered about it back and forth, and then after you didn't have it and you didn't pay him, or talk about it behind the scenes with him about making a payment or something like that.
I did talk to him about it behind the scenes. That's the point. The behind the scenes.
Well, from what I've seen is he wanted the King Crimson stream.
No. I told him
accept the $30. He wanted the King Crimson stream. Again, I've attempted to say, hey Marty, I don't want.
Why can't we do the King Crimson stream? I mean,
I didn't want to do a King Crimson stream. It's not someone I'm interested in. It's not anyone I care about. I would rather just give him the $30 opposed to doing the stream.
Like pay me, cunt bag, and then he said no, and then he just refused to do it. I was
because Marty, you're a troll. Like when you say stuff like that, no one takes you seriously. If you sit down with me and say, hey Schmeckle, that money was really intended for me, I would love for you to just give it to me. No fucking problem, bro. It's all yours. But when I say, hey Marty, let me give you that money, bro. I don't want it. So don't even worry about it. And then 2 seconds later, you could just give me the King Crimson stream, instead of paying me. No, I'd rather pay you. No, I don't want it. It's not about the money. I think the King Crimson stream, because you didn't get your fucking way. You did what you did, and that's all there is to it. You can stick to your story, Marty, and I'm gonna stick to mine. But it is what it is.
It's documented.
It is what it is, right? It is documented. Look at again.
So
in the DMs.
What's the misunderstand about Tommy saying, "Here's 30 that I want you to send to Marty"?
Because again, Marty, he said, I think he said, "Done, send it to Marty." I thought he said something like, "Don't send it to Marty." Again, I was drinking heavy that night. I went back and looked at it and said, "Oh, I made a mistake, Marty. Here's your money." No, I don't want it. Give me the stream.
So
again, I've done that multiple fucking times, and you wouldn't accept it.
So why was this so?
Don't speak over each other.
Yeah, why was this so drawn out? Like, what happened?
I don't know. Ask yourself that, Marty, because you're a fucking little kid trapped in a man's body, and if you don't get your fucking way, you're gonna throw a tantrum about it. That's why, man. I tried to give you the money, you wouldn't accept it.
So you wouldn't be on a stream.
Fucking King Crimson stream. I didn't want to be your puppet.
How many times? Well, you already had my PayPal all along. So
well, again, Marty, who's to say that you just wouldn't deny it? Or
then at that point, you could actually say that you tried to pay me. You had every opportunity to actually pay it.
Well, again, Marty, you had every opportunity to say, "Okay, Schmeckle, send me the $30," but you didn't.
Well, I absolutely did.
You had Cyrex talk shit about me, then you went on a live stream and said it after the fact. The money was refunded.
I absolutely did.
Tell you, dude.
You had
Well,
any
it sounds
and
like
every.
honestly, it sounds like that Marty was just hurt that even happened. Really.
No, not really. He just
You don't
wanted to
think so?
use it
Okay.
for some type of content. He didn't get the content he wanted, so he just made more content out of it. Is what it
Yeah,
sounds
I need
like.
Schmeckle Cat for content. Absolutely.
You did though, honestly. Cyrex wasn't doing shit, and you did. That's all there was to it, man. That's all there really was to it.
So
I
how did
didn't want to do
Cyrex
your King
find out
Crimson
about it?
stream, so you used me in content for the other way. And
Yeah,
it's
no,
quite okay.
I like
So
I.
how did
$30
Cyrex
is
find
easy.
out
Like I
about it,
said, I don't
Marty?
even have the $30, but it was cheap enough fucking price.
Let's be fair. Cyrex has more clout than all of us. Come on.
Right.
Now.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, there was nothing going on with the guy, so you know, you have to come up with something to do on your channel, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I mean, I
Okay,
think
y'all
there's
are
a good
moving
point
to
here.
the middle of the mound here. Y'all are both stuck on your heel and you're
Well, again, Bombshell,
dogging down,
I
right?
publicly apologize to Marty here. I've been over the situation for a good while now. You know, if Marty wants to stay stuck on it, that's on him. I've moved
No,
past
it's
it.
whatever, but it is
I'll
what
be
it is.
back on YouTube doing a 420 special sometime soon here within the next week or two. I'm not shunned. I haven't been bodied. I just think fucking YouTube is gay. Unless you're sitting here talking shit about somebody, watching their videos, you really can't do nothing on it. It's just fucking boring. But
Michael, that's
you
true.
know, I'm bored. You
agree
know,
with
I got
that,
ran
sir,
off,
sir.
but I'm back now. I'm back from my Rumspringer, so I don't know what to tell you. Again, Marty, the money's been refunded to Tommy. You can talk to him about it. I owe nobody anything. So.
Sounds like you're gonna have to take it up with Cyrex because.
I may
So
have
how did
to.
Cyrex find out about it, Marty? Friend?
Well, I
So
awarded.
you're not with that resolve, right? I mean, you
I
understand.
mean, like again, it was all just for content, Bombshell. That's all it really was. I don't, you know, it's fine. I accept it. I understand the name of the game, dude. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. I've trolled people.
Well, okay, so the end of it, I'm done. So now,
I mean, I'm over
Marty
it as
thought-
well.
Marty
Again,
thinks you're a
Yeah,
dick.
no, it is what
I'm
it is.
over it. The
Marty's
money's
an
been
asshole.
refunded. If Marty, you want to continue to speak on it and you know whine about it, you're more than welcome to, man. But I'm over it. But feel free to again, you know, do what you will, man. I respect the troll game. It's funny, ha ha ha. But
I don't even think I've made a stream.
I'm over
about
it. I publicly
I don't even
apologize.
think that I've made a stream about it. Honestly,
What's that?
I don't even think I've made a stream about it.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't care. Again, I'm over it. You know, I publicly apologize. The money has been refunded to
Yeah.
Tommy
So
like
I know how
months
we can
ago.
really
So
resolve
you
it.
know,
Why don't y'all just do a dance off?
I'm good. How would we do that? Marty doesn't even turn his camera on.
Well,
Yeah,
it's for Elvis.
Yeah, well, there's no need to do it. There's
Marty,
no
Marty,
need to
Marty,
resolve.
Marty, Marty. Well, hey, Bombshell, calm down, calm down. Schmeckle Cat, do you have a can?
A can?
Exactly. A can.
Marty,
I think
Marty,
you need to return it for the 5 cents. I'm pretty sure that they're all.
They're 10 cents over here.
no, I was gonna say kick the can. I want to see a field goal.
That's right.
Well, if Schmeckle kicked, what if he kicked 3 out of 5 on you?
I don't. Well, I mean, maybe he could, maybe he couldn't. Yeah, the fact that he feels like he's done nothing wrong is pretty much like all the confirmation.
Well, what have I done wrong?
Well, you basically didn't give him the money when you should have.
Okay. Well,
Off the
again,
jump, right?
I'm
Look at
admitting
that,
that
you
I
apologize.
didn't give money to Marty when I should have, even though he
Right,
wasn't
and you
willing to
apologized,
accept
that
it.
was if you had let me finish my sentence, right? So if you apologize to him, then Marty should.
You know, I already have. Again, Marty, I truly apologize, Marty, for not getting you that $30 that you know
Damn, $30
was so
not
done
that
to
big a deal.
you.
Well, Burger
I
Boy
did
here,
refund
Burger
it.
Boy, who Schmeckle says is his friend.
Burger Boy never even talked to me about the situation. He just literally never talked to me about the situation. And just so I don't really know what his opinion would be about it. He's never talked to me about it. So I mean,
Can you address this comment here?
I guess I don't. I have no idea. Again, I've never even talked to Burger Boy about the situation. He just kind of disappeared out of nowhere. So yeah, I really know what he's talking about. But it is what it is, man. Again, Tommy's been refunded the money. Marty, I'm sorry I didn't give you your stream like you wanted. Just really wasn't interested in it.
Schmeckle, it's perfectly fine. If you feel that you've done nothing wrong, that's perfectly fine.
You know, I didn't need the money. Again, I
Well, I don't know what it is then.
What's that?
And I don't know what would prevent you from sending it. But that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just the fact that you wouldn't accept it, but other than that, there really was.
I mean,
no...
I don't guess I would have accepted it either after somebody who called me friend just kept the money and didn't want to say anything until it all came out.
No one.
And that's exactly what
no one didn't say anything though. That's the point. The point was like it was a day later, or a day or two later. It's okay. Well, do you want the money? I mean, there was no holding the money or saying, "Oh, I'm going to keep it." No, there was none of that. I mean, it was literally said, "I'd love it." And then Marty's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And then I'll just take a King Crimson stream instead. I didn't want to do that, and that's all there was to it.
Why didn't you want to do that? I mean, that sounds fun.
Why don't you do a 2-hour King Crimson stream with sports reports and weather reports, Bombshell?
I could do it hands down with my eyes closed.
Huh?
I could do it with my eyes closed.
All right, well then go do it. Prove me wrong. Go do it right now.
That's no problem.
All right, go do it.
Yeah, well, guys, listen, I'm not sure what the hourly rate is, but $30 untaxed income.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
For the $30.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it, Bob. Right?
Go for it, Bob. You can say you're going to do it, but will you? Probably.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Hey, listen, I did a 2-hour Tyrus Sneed fucking music.
Great. I would have rather have done that. I like Tyrus. I would have rather have watched him.
Recent comments, like at the bottom down here.
Yeah. What do you want?
Yeah, just these last ones. I think they're very poignant and pretty much sum it up.
Sure, I'll do the King Crimson stream later today. How about that?
Looking forward to it.
Oh, even
Sniznak, the whole thing, right?
Sniznak in it too.
Right?
I mean, damn.
And do a whole stream of King Crimson commenting on him, your favorite songs. Make sure you put sports reports and weather.
I mean, there's a link in the chat. I mean, Sniznak, Burger Boy, if you guys want to jump on here and speak your feelings.
I saw Barry Hot made a comment like, "How about I give you guys $30 to get past this?" I don't want $30.
No, I never cared about $30. That was
definitely
never wanted. Not that big a deal.
Very Hot. If you want to spend $30,
well, like Serena did it right there.
And I want weather reports. I would like.
I don't get paid. It's on, Jack.
All right. Well, that's not.
I get what it's about, but the point being is that I didn't want to do a stream, and I would have rather just given the money, and that wasn't accepted.
Didn't.
So
didn't or couldn't. I don't know. It's one of the two.
No, I didn't want to. How could I not? I mean, I could
look at PayPal, right?
And playlists and just sit there, but why would I want to? I had no interest in that. It'd be like me watching Oprah for like 3 hours. I don't want to fucking watch Oprah. I don't care about that shit, dude.
Well,
I'm just trying to get someone to do something that they didn't fucking want or care about doing. That's all it was to you, man, and that's all it's gonna be. It's like I didn't care to. You didn't want to accept the money. I mean, what situation am I in there? I just refunded it, and Tommy can get it to you himself. That was the solution, and it was done.
Yeah, I think it's just pretty much.
I've been over it for a long time, but yeah, here you still are talking about it, dude. Again, it's been solved a long time ago.
Well, I don't think. I think it's the point is you're trying to make people miss the point. At the end of the day, and this is and I quote, Schmeckle told people right afterwards that Tommy said it was for him. We went back and checked the live chat, and it was completely false. It wasn't a misunderstanding. He just got caught being a thief. And that, my friends, I'll be doing my King Crimson later. I think that ends it. Bye.
All right, we'll be waiting for it, but
looking forward to it. Well, yeah. On that note, I'm out of here. You guys have a blessed afternoon.
It's been fun.
Yeah. All right.